Hello everyone, welcome. Don't know why I do big hand motions when I say welcome. I don't know, we're going with it. To the review of Yugioh Season 0, the movie. I'm pretty sure, honestly, the only reason why most people know this movie exists because of Little Karibo. Which, is a good thing that he brought attention to a Yu-Gi-Oh! Piece of media that many people probably would never have known of otherwise. Because literally I googled, I get into that in a second, but like legitimately, I think Little Karibo put this like movie in people's consciousness, really. And it's a 31-minute long movie. I wouldn't classify it as a movie. I'm sure most people won't classify that as a movie because that's not 7 minutes, 8 minutes longer than a normal like TV episode. But it's called Yu-Gi-Oh! A movie, and multiple websites classify it as a movie. So we're rolling with it. Actually, I think it's just called Yu-Gi-Oh! But let's just call it Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0 of a movie. For the sake of not confusing anyone. Now we pre for voice cast that I did for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0 review because that'd be redundant because it's the same like the main cast and price are all like same voice actress that plays Yugi, etc. This film was the final project that Toei did for Yu-Gi-Oh! And that means this is the last appearance of Miho. And the best part about that, Sean got 2 lines of the movie. So we don't hear her bullshit. It's just very much, you're here because you're part of the main cast of a TV show. This movie was directed by Yugioh and released in March 6th, 1999. A lot of nines, so. This movie follows the story of Shizuku Omam, voiced by Eko Yamanaya, who played both versions of Mai, present day and future Mai, and the Dragon Ball franchise. All the Dragon Ball series, right? Well, Mario did appear on all of Dragon Ball series. Fun fact about, when you Google, Shinjuku, and Google, Gary Stu comes up as, like, the top search results, because, again, I really truly believe Little Karibo put this movie in people's minds, and that's the, abridged series name for, Shingu. So, just saying, I really did think he put this movie in people's minds. So Shinjuku never won a game of Doom Monsters. He's a loser. He has a group of bullies be like, "Ha! Loser, you never won a game of trading cards." And then he goes into the store, buys a pack of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Doom Monsters, my best actually, called Yu-Gi-Oh! And he poses the legendary Almighty Red Eyes Black Dragon. Wow. Yes, I wanted to use my stature for his Black Dragon in this review. But he keeps saying he's already won, so he doesn't want to play anyone in a card game with Red Eyes. But in reality, he's too scared because he doesn't want to lose with such a legendary monster. And Yuki and Joey teach Shizuku how to find his courage via a Yamayuki vs. Skylar Doom. Let's wave a plot of this movie. Nothing more, nothing less. I mean, very simple plot, which is not initially a bad thing for a movie to have a simple plot. Of course not. But for a movie of a TV show, based off a TV show, it feels like an episode of a show. What I mean by that is, it doesn't feel like it has the stakes of a movie. It just feels like, we have this idea. And show ended, let's turn this into a movie, but so, we don't have enough to make it full length movie. Just make it 7 minutes longer, call it a movie. That's what that kind of feels like. Like the animation, it's like nothing too special, but like somehow still like the animation makes it feel like a movie. I'm not sure. It's because of video I found online of this. Is this how that movie actually looked? Because everything seemed duller and like the color area, like everything seemed more mute. And I don't know if that made it seem more like a movie in terms of visuals or not. But it was definitely something that popped. Ironically, mute colors popped out at me when I was watching this movie. I'm like, everyone seems bland in terms of colors. This movie is like the middle evolution of Yugioh. Like, how like in Pokemon you got, the base form, stage 1, stage 2. This movie is stage 1. About awkward puberty age of Yugioh. Because it's like, the character designs are warping into this like still gap era of Yugioh like designs. But it's not fully there yet. Well, Kaiba has brown hair now. He dropped for green. Well, like, it's not like, so it's just like this transitional period, and I do believe that it truly is that, because, we get to see, the, Dude's Kingdom style dude dicks in this movie. That's what Kaiba uses to challenge Yuki in a Doom. And Kaiba set up this tournament. He was spying on people to find out what real cards they had, and set up a tournament. And the loser has to give a card to the opponent. The opponent gets to choose what card they get. So, of course, when Kaiba found out Mr. He wanted Yugi, because it's Yugi, to Doom. And Shinjuku, because he had red eyes. That's a bad CE. And then Wax Raptor was in the movie for 1 second. And then he lost to Kaiba. We don't see that, we just see him like, disappointed by he lost. And he was out of it. I like how they actually explained how to play Doom Monsters. Not like, all of the nitty-gritty of it, but the basics like, attack mode, defense mode, how you lose life points. Like the basics. They didn't do that in Season 0. So the fact that they did this here is great. Are dudes easier to follow? Yes. Is it 100%, let's say, understand what's happening 100% of the time? No. We're not there yet. We still in that, transitional period. But like, it's getting better. The plus of this movie. So, Yugi uses Dark Magician for the first time in this movie. He defeated Dark Magician defeated Blue Eyes with the help of magical hats and binding circle. Good to see. Nostalgia kicks in the field. And Kaiba kind of used like Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. He could bind free Blue Eyes via a card called Evil Chain. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but I'm pretty sure it's a Toei card game. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's like a faux card combination that you put together. I'm not sure how it works because I'm not sure how Toei Yugioh worked, and like in terms of the actual card game. But well, it was Bandai stuff. Come on, I should have gone with same Bandai stuff Toei. But I just know from playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Watch Dudes Battle Royale on Switch. I don't like the combination monsters when it's like multiple cards, because I got a distaste for maximums. They're good for the time that you summon them, but like after that, your opponent just needs to set like 2 or more monsters to just stall, and it just becomes a thing of stalling. Anyways, you get the point. I got off topic. I probably did the evil chain thing because fusion wasn't really a thing yet. But, Yami Yugi proved me wrong a few seconds later. Because, he had Mio Dragon on the field. And then, Yugioh was like, I have courage now. Yugi, go ahead. I have courage now. You can summon Royal Eyes now. So, Yugi's like, hey, let me summon Red Eyes. Now, for this iconic monster, and even if it wasn't such an iconic monster, nowadays, I don't like the treatment of Red Eyes of this movie. I know. I'm sorry. Because they build up Red Eyes to rival Blue Eyes, the second strongest Duel Monsters card in the game, next to Blue Eyes. And there's like a saying that the Blue Dragon always wins, which Yami Yugi can attest to a tie. And being Kaiba's Blue Eyes, but besides this point, this movie takes in between it seems to take in between episode 3 and before the Death Tea arc in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0 anime. So, the way characters talk and interact with each other. But the thing with the Red Dragon is that it has the potential to win only if you have courage. Which, I would choose for, Red Dragon. I'm gonna say I always get to it based off of that saying. But, and the reason why I don't like it is because as soon as Yami Yugi summons Red Eyes Black Dragon onto the field, he fuses it away to summon Mio Black Dragon. It's a cool scene. I like the animation of Mio Black Dragon destroying the 3 Blue Eyes Evil Chain combination Kaiba had going on there. But all that high, because that's the potential of whereas no, but it's just how good Mio Black Dragon was. I know Summon Scar and Dark Magician don't have fusions yet. I'm assuming they don't. But I'll give it better than Red Eyes in terms of attack. Because nowadays with people playing Red Eyes Black Dragoon and the decks, with the whole Wamba combo, Plant Anaconda, and Red Eyes Fusion, all that fun stuff. People play Red Eyes and Dark Magician in the decks. Now, is Red Eyes considered good? No. In those situations, no. Because if you draw into Red Eyes, it's dead. It's dead in your hand. It's a brick. he bricks you. So it's just like, I felt like, if it did some kind of like combo, like spells, traps, to make Red Eyes be the free Blue Eyes Evil Train combination besides Fusion, because again, that's a new monster, that's that. Whereas Black Dragon, I think I would have enjoyed, like, I felt like the hype of Red Eyes in this movie would be justified. And as is, I don't think it is. Again, this is from a Yugioh player perspective of it. And I'm sure, like, if you're not a Yu-Gi-Oh player or don't have that mindset, you won't see that as a problem. You're probably like, cool neat fusion. I like it. Actually, really enough, Toei uses the TCG OCG artwork when it went to Studio Gatto to make their own fusion artwork. And that's very interesting. But yes, the more you know, the more you know. Anyways, I would say that this movie is very average. A very average movie. The plot doesn't feel like a movie, but like an episode plot. But the animation feels like it's a movie. Wow, the light is just destroying my line right now. And Shingo being the new character isn't someone you really care about. Like, sure, he's there. But like, you don't know too much about him besides he sucks. He can't play children's card game. But there's one funny moment, unintentionally funny moment, that I'll give this movie credit for. When Shugo first announced that he had Rise, Black Dragon, everyone acted like he just shot someone. Like, cards would drop, like everyone literally stopped and stunned. Like, holy shit, he has Rise. Man, these wings easily come off on this Rise figure. But, like, I don't care about him. I don't. And I do appreciate for doing it's a bit easier to follow in this movie than the entire season 0. But it still has a bit to go. So I give this movie a 6 out of 10. But that's why one of my reviews doesn't end with me weighing it an 8 out of 10. Ha! Broke the chain! So anyways, thank y'all for watching, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. See y'all later. Bye.